Research. Got a lot of stuff going on. Appreciate y'all hanging with us. On OG Turbo World playlist, we got a video we saved from Jesse on Fire that talks about, well, the title of the video is He Looks Familiar. He Looks Familiar is talking about that, oh, what the heck is this dude's name? Come on. Charlie Kirk. And talks about what Grok said about Charlie Kirk and all that, but then it gets into something really interesting about 20 minutes in. And it was highly relatable to me, and I want to know if it's relatable to y'all out there, and I want to hear about y'all experiences down below in the video comments down below. Reply with a video comment. You hold your finger on the comment, on any comment in the comment section, just hold your finger on it, and you can hit reply with a video, and you can make a video and reply. And I want to see some videos from y'all about the Gateway program that they call it. And it's funny because he starts in on the Gateway program and he tells me a little bit about it, and I fired off in the comments immediately, yeah, I was in the TAG program too. And then he starts talking about it more and more, and he specifically says Gateway program or Gate program or whatever. And I said, I thought to myself, I had never heard of it referred to as that. Let me do a quick search on Google and see if the Gate program was the same as TAG. And so here's my result. Was TAG the same as Gate program in school? Yes. TAG, Talented and Gifted, and Gate, Gifted and Talented Education, are the same program. Both refer to specialized public school initiatives designed to support students with advanced academic abilities, faster learning paces, or unique creative talents. While they are the exact same concept, the acronym used typically depends on your state or your school district. Depending on your religion, these classes might involve pull-out sessions, leaving the traditional classroom for specialized projects, advanced curriculum, accelerated learning tracks, peer grouping, interacting with other students who share a similar learning drive. You can generally use the terms interchangeably, but if you want to see how this is handled locally, you can check your district-specific gifted education guidelines, such as Texas Education Agency resources, for exact testing requirements and curriculum formats. Anyway, my experience was in Virginia, in Louisa County, with the TAG program, and we did a lot of science stuff. Like, for example, we went out and did a lot of stuff like they were talking about. The pull-out sessions they speak of, I'm trying to say it with a straight face, okay? Let's be adults. Woosah. Now, we did a lot of things outside the classroom, like we competed worldwide, well, I guess school-wide, within the United States on building a balsa wood bridge that weighed like 24 grams, I think it was. It had a specific weight to it. And we competed with all the other TAG students around in every other school district. And we placed pretty high in Louisa County. We didn't win, but we were close. We were really close. And then they put the balsa wood bridge on a platform, and they stack weights on top of it until it breaks, and whoever's got the strongest bridge, well, they win. I think we had the second or the third strongest in the entire district that we were in. No, in the entire state of Virginia that we were in. We did a lot of crazy stuff in that, and I'd wondered for a hot minute, like, what really was that all about? I, too, was involved in that program in 4th grade. What is it about the 4th grade that they figure out these things about you? And what was the end goal here? Was it just to find people that should be above minions, or people who can think above minions, or was this reach out ability to actually educate further the people who have accelerated skills, I guess you would say? I don't know. I don't know what my IQ is, I'll be honest with you. I try not to focus on any of that number specific stuff. Because who's to say whoever invented that test has got a daggum brain in their head? You know, and I've seen so many times these ASC certifications, if mechanic A says, if mechanic B says, if mechanic C says, then which mechanic is right? Please pick the multiple choice. And I'm like, yeah, but you're testing me on picking what other people say. That's not my job to go around and talk to other people. My job is to fix the problem and use my resources in my head and the abilities that I have to repair what's in front of me, either with an equal or new part, or find or design a better part. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You're entirely too smart for this equation. These ASC certifications, sir, we need to know how you judge people. Excuse me, Mr. ASC certification test holder. I thought I was a mechanic, not a psychologist. Now, I did study for psychology in college, and I can pull up those credentials for you if you like, from Liberty University, also theology heavy, obviously, and Central Virginia Community College, the junior college that I went to before I went to Liberty and got kicked out for kissing a pastor's daughter who was married that I did not know was married at the time. All of that happened. So, while I tell you I got experience and I've gained wisdom from this stuff, it's a serious deal. I want to know, and the point of this video is I want to know how many of y'all out there were also in the TAG and Talented and Gifted program, and did it take you any further in your life? I enjoyed the frick out of the TAG program because it got me out of my abusive house, and it got me thinking and hanging out with people that I already enjoyed in the first place. Funny story, when I moved back to Virginia, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, I went to Texas and then I moved back to Virginia after I got divorced from my first wife. I dated a girl for a while that was also in the TAG program with me. Pretty wild stuff, right? I'm just saying. And we talked about it on several different occasions. Hey, you remember being in TAG together and this and that and the other? I mean, weird, wild, and I'd always had a faint imagination in the back of my head. They would never tell you when you were a kid in the program what exactly the intent of the program was for, but I always had an idea, because they said gifted, that we were either remedial or we were accelerated. And I think, honestly, we were all in between in that group, and we just stood out for those specific reasons based on our experience and how we had already learned how to survive in our abusive lives. Tell me if that resonates with you, your family, your situation, and if you were involved in TAG or the Gated Gifted and Talented Education program, the Talented and Gifted or the Gifted and Talented Education. I'd love to hear your experiences about it, because I'm wondering if we all are sharing a common pattern here within the intelligence. And I'm wondering if the common pattern here is survival. And we were learning that and already knew that before most of our other classmates possibly were aware. Now, this could be a wild tangent reach. I still believe in equality and everybody has the chance to do a thing. I don't believe that I'm above anybody just because I have certain abilities that are a little bit better. But in those specific groups, I believe it should be comprehended that I have skills that should be noted that far exceed other people in that group when I'm, for example, thinking about being hired for a job of that specific area. I think that's very important for fundamental growth, to pick the best of the bunch and not go for, well, we're an equal opportunity employer, so we got to employ this number and this number and this number of these people. That's great. That's fun, but you can't go by those guidelines and still work a workable job efficiently when you're not looking at credentials versus skin. It's still prejudice. It's still racial profiling. Tell me what you think.
All the water in the world, all the money in the world. All the water in the world, all the money in the world.